Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Welcome back for Satisfactory. Hey Jeff, hey Addicted. Welcome you guys, thanks for claiming first. And hydrate. And a dad joke already. Nope, that's not dad jokes. Here's dad jokes. Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense. We biked 5 miles today. That's 5 more than I've done in a very long time, combined. Welcome. Yeah, that's not good. Goodbye, bot. Alrighty, so we're gonna jump in here pretty soon and get back into building our factory. Last time we built the black powder factory. We had our short Thursday stream. We built our black powder factory, and along the while we were also working on some research at the MAM. So we have done quite a bit. I went and did a little bit of the gathering of materials to try and finish it up. Try and finish up whatever we can in the MAM today. So let's see how that goes. Here we are. We're at the base, and we have a few things to do. Alien organisms. We need 5 of each kind of guts. I do have some in here, by the way. Look, there's more than 5 of each. Let's feed those in. 3 seconds later. We now know how to detect hostile organisms. Alright. Caterium. This is 6 minutes, this is 8 minutes. Let's skip those for right now. Mycelia, I did go and get the 10 fabric as well, so we can now unlock parachutes, which I will never use. Done. Nutrients. 2, 4, and 10. I have... Actually, I might have some of those in here. No, I do not. Okay. Then they are all in here somewhere. If I have enough. Those, these, and these. No sense in fighting with it to get the exact right amount. Do that research. 3 more seconds later. Ding. That node is done. That's the power slugs. Quartz node has this one to go. Let's do that while I put away some of this food and stuff here. Those. Okay. Those quartz. That unlocks the map, excuse me. Oh, that reminds me. The last, and also unlocks the Explorer. The last video from Coffee Stain on Friday. They were talking about the new update and some of the changes that they're making. One of the major changes they're making is to the way the map works. From now on, update 6 on, that is. Hey Ontario, welcome. From update 6 onward, the map will be available from the beginning of the game. And it will work like maps do in most games, where you can pull it up and actually figure out things. You can put down map pins. You can see where you are and where you're trying to go, and all those kinds of things. So that'll be useful. The radars, which we have yet to unlock, I think they're unlocked one of these 2 down here. They will then be used as a detection, as well as revealing the fog of war around your current point. So if you are interested, by all means go watch that video after the stream, of course. But it's gonna work. It's gonna be a lot better of a map. The map in this game always bothered me, and so I'm glad they're readdressing it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because we could really use a real map, a real game map. Yep, these 5 minutes. Okay, so we have some time now. I also noticed this was not set properly. So, so we're here at the basic materials factory. And I have stockpiled up some basic materials. There was one that I remembered needing. Oh, it's one of the ones in Caterium, I think. like 300 rubber for it. Yeah. 300 rubber for geothermal. We should probably do that at some point soon. But I'm just going to grab a couple of stacks of rubber out so that we can do that when the time comes. So last time we set up the black powder over there as an add-on for the onto the cooling system factory, just because it was right there by that unused coal node. We needed a tiny bit of coal, not very much. And we're training over the sulfur from here over to there. And then the black powder is only going to come out of here via drone once we have drones ready, which means we also have to have batteries ready. So tonight we're going to work toward batteries. I don't know that we'll quite get there, but we can take an initial look at the recipe. There are 2 battery recipes in the game. The default one is made here in the blender. Sulfuric acid, alumina solution, aluminum casing, batteries and mix batteries, and output some water. That does kind of aggravate me, because what are you going to do with that water? But I think what we can do with that water is feed it back into aluminum, probably, because I think I'm going to make sulfuric acid in one spot. I want to look at that alumina recipe, though, which I think is also made here, right? No, this is where the instant scrap is made. Must be made in a refinery, then? Alumina. Sloppy alumina? Yeah. So we'll feed that water back in here to remake more of the alumina solution. We get 1.5 cubic meters of water out, and we need 2 cubic meters of alumina in. Well, let's do it this way: 30 out, 40 in. And this clocked down to 1/6 speed will output 40, and we'll need a little bit more than 30, which is kind of a bummer. Maybe we'll do 2 refineries, and we'll make this take exactly 30, whatever that number is, and then we'll do another one that's sourced from external water to make the alumina. But we're going to make that alumina on site where we make the batteries. And we also, oops, I should have kept that refinery up. We also then need to make sulfuric acid. Now, sulfuric acid is used in a lot of the nuclear processes. So what I want to do with this is set it up someplace dedicated, ship the sulfur to it, pipe the water in from a natural water source, and put the sulfuric acid on the trains. It'll go to where the batteries are made. It'll go to where the nuclear stuff is handled. It'll do all those components. You finalize your fuel design, decorating and everything. Nice, good job. Good job on that. I will take a look at it later on after the stream. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna make this dedicated, someplace where we have easy access to water. We'll put it on the rails, and we'll then send it to wherever we need it. Sulfuric acid is not needed in vast amounts, so training it seems fine. And I think we will. I think we'll get benefit from that, from doing it that way rather than having it made locally. Just because I think I want to make it in a dedicated spot. Hey Nez, welcome. So we could do a couple of places for the sulfuric acid. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show. The other recipe for batteries is the one that's been in the game since before update 3. The classic battery. And that takes sulfur directly, all-clad aluminum sheets, plastic, and wire, and makes a dry cell, effectively, battery. And while that one is definitely easier because you don't have to have sulfuric acid, you don't have to have alumina, it bums me out. So I like to make the liquid one when I can. Alright, MAM is done. I guess I didn't need to take the MAM down. Alright, so we have frequency mapping done. Let's go back into quartz, and that gives us radars.
The map has been unlocked.
The map has been unlocked. Thank you. And that gives us radio signal scanning as well. I don't remember what that one does, but we're going to unlock the Explorer, because these... Oh, wait, this one's 3 seconds. Let's do 15 more beacons here. Oh, they also said they're doing away with beacons, too. At least as far as them being map items. I don't know what that means for these recipes that take them. But at least as far as them being an item you place on the map, gone. Oh no, I don't have enough. Okay, well I don't have enough of those. So I have to go get some more crystal oscillators at some point. So we will do that. Alright, let's see here. Resort that. So, there's a few places we could go and put this, we could put this acid factory. Remember, only sulfur is required for it. Yep, automated beacons is a pain in the butt, which means that I probably won't do the automated beacons and automated bullets until after update 6. I don't have an oh no command. Although that reminds me that I didn't start up that bot. I don't know why, but I didn't. So that is starting now. What I want to do though is I want to switch into cheat mode, so that we can fly around and look at a couple of candidate places for the, let's go fast. Another dad joke, alrighty. So we can look at a couple of candidate places for the refineries, or for the setup for the sulfuric acid. Dad joke. Can February, March? No, but April, May. Alrighty, so one candidate place is right here. It's kind of an unused space, plenty of water. That would be a very good candidate for where to make sulfuric acid. Except that it's way the heck out here. That battery recipe takes aluminum casings, and I've already forgotten what else it takes, and other things. Pull up the recipe. Oh, aluminum casings and the alumina solution, which is not great for it being down here. So I don't think I want to put this down here. The next candidate that I could think of, let me pull my map up here again, is down here. There's this water here, which isn't that big, but it might be big enough. It's not big enough. I lied. It's not big enough. But better yet, this water over here could be big enough. Is big enough to put in a couple of water extractors. I don't know how many we would actually want to have here, but we need a few. Nice, Nez. Yeah, that's kind of how kids work, isn't it? I'm playing this awesome new game. Yeah, kid, that game's been out for years. What's even better is when a kid finds a game that has been out for like decades, and they're like, I found this awesome game on this freeware site, or on this abandonware site, or whatever. It's like, yeah, I've been playing that since I was your age. So this is a good candidate position here for the sulfuric acid. We would have to turn this turn our tracks to come this way, but I intended to do that at some point here anyway. So this would potentially be as good of a place as any. We could turn it like right in here somewhere. We kind of skirt this a bit, and then we'll have to figure out if we want to continue on into the Titan Forest here. But yeah, we could do. Oh, Addicted. Yeah, I saw that. I just saw that. After this, yes, all that's left is nuclear and phase 4 of the space elevator. So we have a few more things to do. At least as far as I know. I might be missing something. Oh, one of the cool things about the new radars is they will tell you how many slugs are in their range. Their Yeah, their range. So, like, I can see that slug right there. That's what reminded me. It'll tell you there are X amount of each color of slugs in the circle that the radar covers. So you at least know what you're looking for, which is pretty cool. And it also tell you what resource nodes are in the area, whether they're claimed or not. A bunch of cool stuff. So I'm excited to see that in action and be able to have that feature. Because then that means slightly less reliance on the Satisfactory calculator website. So if we do batteries in this area using this water, the major advantage to that is we need to have access to aluminum, or bauxite rather, and a good place for that is up here. We'll have to figure out how much we need. It's not very much, but we could easily tap some bauxite that's here in the red forest. We have, I think there's a node right over here someplace. It's like a normal node. There's a couple of nodes right inside of there someplace. This is basically the bauxite that I picked up in my last game. We could pick up enough bauxite here to make the sloppy alumina that we need. Autosave, thank you. And then make the batteries here locally. I think that's a good idea. And then later on, we could also have room up here for another aluminum plant if we end up needing it. Because there's plenty of aluminum up here in the red forest. And then down here in the Titan forest somewhere, there's a lot more aluminum, or bauxite rather. So actually, let's do the scan for it, just so I know where it is. There are 4 nodes in the red forest / bamboo forest total. And then here in the Titan forest, there are 4 more. They're a bit south of here, I guess. Or just south of the Titan forest, maybe. No, we passed over them, so they're down there somewhere. They're right underneath us now. One of them is, anyway. But they're all clustered together, and they're a decent combination. Not quite enough, but a decent combination for that 1500 that we had before, without going to Mark III at least. It's 9... It's 1200. We'd have to bring in another 300. That wouldn't be a problem. And then out further east, off the edge of the this sort of cliff here, down here in the swamp and the whatever this is called down here, there's a bunch more. So if we really needed a lot of aluminum, we have plenty available, or we have plenty of bauxite available. So I think that might be a good plan. Overall, at least for sulfur and batteries. And then once we do that, we'll have to think about nuclear. And I suppose we could think about nuclear a little bit now. There are only 4 uranium nodes on the map. We're not going to need that much. By even half, we're not going to need that much. That one is the one that I tapped the last time. It's under the waterfall. There's this one over here that is kind of to the south of the red forest here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly. And then there's one further to the west on the other side of the bamboo forest, or kind of at the edge of the bamboo forest, near all the tentacles over there that Calodorn left behind. And then the final node is up there on that pillar in the rocky desert, or actually it's on the whatever that last biome is called that I can never remember, the savanna. Oh yes, that was a fun node to get into a few times. Yes, I fell off the ladder a few times. So I think that's a good plan. And then nuclear, we could set up, so we could come back over here. We could turn our tracks again this way. And come down into this waterfall that we got the uranium from last time, and potentially even set up our nuclear plant kind of out over this waterfall, or something to do with this waterfall area here, which I think would be kind of fun to do. But we can decide on that later. Alternatively, we could come down here and use this other node that's down here. It's right on the edge of this lake, I think. Looks like. Somewhere. Looks like it's supposed to be right there, but I don't... It must be in a cave or something again. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in this area. So we could do that. It needs to be near where there's a decent amount of water, so that's why I'm leaning toward the waterfall one. It probably is hydrogen gas. That right there you're talking about? That could be water, actually. Let's see. Resource wells. Nope, that is nitrogen, it looks like. Yep, that's nitrogen. Oh, the water is further that way. It looks like. Kind of almost to the crater here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. That's an option too. It's to set up nuclear using that as the water source. That'd be kind of fun if there's enough. But I think that's a good plan. If you guys want to offer any alternatives, I am all ears, figuratively speaking. So let's see where we want this to route through. We definitely want to go uphill and over the Titan Forest, because we can't build in it. So I think we'll have to put the station for the batteries before we do that. Peps, 19 months. Thank you for the resub. It's good to see you. Far too long indeed. We'll have to fix that one of these days. So I think coming through right around in here is fine, because that gives me close enough access to this. And unless there's a reason not to do an intersection right here, of which I know of not, I think we could just do that. I just wish I could mark this point somehow. Thank you, Jeff, for shouting out. But Peps doesn't stream. Let me do oof. Let me see. Somewhere in this neighborhood. I'm gonna put a beacon down. I have some, so I'm gonna put a beacon down. If I remember how. I said doesn't stream, not play games. Don't play games with me. Ah, right. There we go. Now if I can get the flight thing to behave. Flow. There we are. E, and we're going to call this one intersection-ish. They last played no game. Yes, indeed. I knew what he was talking about. Alright, so let's switch to fly off. I knew what he was talking about. Just joining in the fun. Fun TM. Let's blow this tree up. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Maybe. Can we not blow these trees up, or did I miss? Probably missed. Ooh. That's not good. Can we not blow this tree up? You have 26 followers even though you don't stream. That's that takes some skill. Okay, there. I just had to get the bomb down a little lower. No problem. Alright. We have more to blow up. Don't worry. I know Peps was worried. Blowing things up is almost as fun as burning them with flamethrowers, right? Almost. Goodbye. I find it amusing how you can blow up trees in a massive range with one Nobelisk or snowball. But you can't blow up trees when having the snowball stuck too high on their trunk. Alright, I need to do more than what I'm doing at a time. I'm trying to avoid getting too close to the trees so that I can blow them up properly. Also, I lost track of where my beacon was. I think I already passed it. I must have passed it. Like this one. Oh, no, that was low enough. Okay, I did already pass my beacon. That didn't take long. It is going to be right in here. Oh, I'm right at it. Okay. Well, that'll do. That'll do nicely. So, come out this way. Here. Is this going to be close enough? I think so. 1, 2, 3. I think this is where I want it. What's that word, Peps? I don't know what that word is. So I had marked the beacon to be right there. Yeah, this is good. Oh, physics. Okay. Still didn't know it. Hey, what are you gonna do? I should be flying. I should be flying. Shouldn't we all? Here? That's weird, Addicted. I mean, that's good. It really just depends on, I don't know. Weird random things. I would love to find a person who could explain to me how either works. Because I don't have any idea. I was just kind of talking to Calidorn a little while ago about channel growth and things, and how to make things work, how to make things more visible on Twitch, or on YouTube rather. And the funny thing is, it's a very, very, very well hidden algorithm. Alright, so these two intersections are only 1, 2, 3 segments apart. And that's a little closer than I want them, but that's going to have to do for now. Because one of the weird things is with that is that I find that I am growing faster on YouTube versus Twitch. And I don't know why that is either. So it's just kind of one of those, I don't know, mysteries of the universe type of things, I guess. I don't know. And I saw that I went over top of a slug. Now I'll probably pick it up because we can always use to be overclocking things. But I'm going to wait until I put my flight suit back on after I do this initial rail segment here. You don't do dedicated content on YouTube, right? Addicted, you're just posting your stream VODs? Yeah. That's a bizarre trend. Alright, good, you're gone. Because I know that YouTube viewers won't watch a stream VOD nearly as much as they'll watch dedicated content. And that dedicated content needs to be relatively short. Really, it sounds like, and don't take my word on this, but it sounds like it needs to be like 20 minutes tops. I mean, I never do videos that short. It's a little tough with the Let's Play. Series going on to do them that short, but YouTube viewers have a very short attention span. Twitch viewers have a bit longer of an attention span, but that's usually because they're not really paying attention. Or I should say, they appear to have a bit longer of an attention span, but that's because they're not actually paying attention. They're doing other things while they're watching your stream. And so I think, am I gonna run into that? Oof. Oh wait, this doesn't. Wait a minute, did I pass where I was supposed to go? Where am I? Anybody know? No, I'm okay. This is... Been chattering away and not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not there yet. It's down beyond those trees. Yeah, and I'm paying even less attention, which is even more amusing. We gotta get almost to the Titan Forest, and we're not even there yet. So, that's the problem. Older games aren't gonna get that much attention on YouTube. I mean, they don't get that much attention at all, really. Playing it because you enjoy it is fine, but just know that it's not gonna get a lot of views. And that's kind of the nature of the beast with playing, you know, vintage games or classic games. There's not any hype around them, usually. That's why I try to find newer games that scratch my older game itch to do on YouTube or Twitch as best I can. I mean, Satisfactory doesn't really fit that category in terms of it having an older game feel at all. But like I've been playing, so that one was halfway up the trunk and it blew up fine. I don't know. Like I've been playing Foundry on YouTube. You know, that's attracting a lot of attention, I think, because of the Minecraft look. And yeah, like Peps is saying, you have people who have built themselves for years around being I play vintage games person. Yeah, this is where we're supposed to be, is right up here. So you're gonna have that. Press the wrong button. Hey Stoops, welcome. It is. How are you? Welcome. First time chatter. We are playing some... Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. We are playing some Satisfactory tonight. We're working on trying to get to this lake so that we can start making some sulfuric acid here. Yeah, I understand that. That's definitely a problem. And I understand that problem fully. I can definitely sympathize with it. I had times in my life where that was the case, and I played the same handful of games over and over and over again because they were my favorite games that I owned. Yeah, that's a good point too, Peps. They have built themselves around that brand, and they've been doing it so long that they are kind of the establishment for that type of content. Am I too low for these farty rocks? I hope not. But they're kind of the establishment as far as that goes, and you're going to have a hard time edging into that space. Very hard time edging into that space. Okay, so I don't want to build the rail any further yet. I want to see where I want to put the station at. Let's... Because the station could probably go right in here, actually. Maybe it should. Let's see. 1, 2 here. This one. Blow up a couple of those trees. I love throwing snowballs at trees. It's good fun. Good clean fun. Like that. Yeah, I think this is a good place for that station to be. However we lay it out. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 here. 2 more. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that's true too. Is because of the hit that that streaming videos give to an otherwise popular streaming VODs, that is, gives an otherwise popular channel. A lot of streamers have 2 channels. Even some of them are actually having 3 now with a shorts channel. I think I've seen. To put their Twitch clips and stuff on as shorts, to have a 3rd channel even, which it seems like you're never going to get all of your fans to like all 3 or to subscribe to all 3 channels. And yeah, editing is not something that I'm interested in doing, so my VODs won't be going up as anything but a whole VOD. Although I did like how Krydax does his. I'm not sure if any of you watch him. I was watching him last weekend. He was playing Foundry, and so I was hanging out in his chat when I could last Sunday, and giving him non-spoiler spoilers, which he enjoyed immensely because they were more like teases than they were spoiling anything. But anyways, he was streaming the game, and he would just like start a stream and kind of, do his kind of introductory bits for his stream, talk about what he was going to do, etc. And then he would start recording and would do an intro for YouTube in the middle of his stream, record for 30 minutes or whatever it was, and then do a YouTube outro, and then do a kind of interlude on his stream. Maybe he would take a break then too, or whatnot, and then he would maybe do some of the kind of the repetitive bits or whatever that if you're doing a YouTube series you try and do off camera. And then he would come back to the stream and do or he'd come back and do another YouTube intro, and then do more gameplay for YouTube. And I thought that was an interesting way to do it. I don't know if that helps or hurts either channel. I just don't have any information on it. Yes, he was basically cutting for YouTube during his stream. I never thought to do that. I don't know if there's really a benefit to it, but I thought it was interesting. But either way, if you're watching my Foundry series on YouTube, if you're not, you should if you enjoy Satisfactory and other factory games. Take a look at Krydax's series and also the Ontario Gardener series, who was here a bit ago. I don't know if he still is or not. I can also call me, I can't do it that fast though. He's on his YouTube channel, which you should be up, I assume you can get from a link from his Twitch page there, is also playing Foundry. And I would like to see more people playing it. I mean, there are a few people playing it on YouTube and Twitch right now, but I always like to see more coverage, because it's pretty cool. It's basically as if the developers of Factorio had decided to do 3D in a Minecraft world. We all kind of know, if you're a Factorio player that is, that the developers of Factorio cite Minecraft as being one of their major influences. Well, Jeff, thank you for streaming your content. They cite Minecraft as being one of their major influences for developing Factorio, and specifically the Thaumaturgy mods, some of the more factory kind of based mods. I don't know if that's the right name of the mods, the mod specifically, but they cite that as being a strong influence. And given that, Foundry's kind of like, you know, if they had gone, I guess if they had gone a little less strict as well on the way that the game works, if they'd gone more of the Satisfactory kind of softer, I'm not sure what the words that I want to use are, less strict of the way that they have their timing and stuff working, that could have been where they ended up with something like Foundry. I just thought about something. This might not be high enough for the buildings like we have been building them, where the train station is on top of the factory, but that doesn't mean the train station has to be on top of the factory. The train station could be here in front of the factory, and then we could do a factory out there over the water more. So I think maybe we'll do that for this one. Now we have to figure out how to get 2 train stations in this space. Maybe I should back this up by another bit and take the station in earlier, that we have a little bit more room for 2 stations next to each other without crisscrossing rails. Alternatively, we could come down further this way. No, we can't. The freaking fake bone arches are in the way. Let's see, 1, 2, and this would go here, and we need 15 from here. Is that gonna hit? That's gonna hit. Erg. Arg. I don't have enough concrete on me. Erg. Arg. Actually, we do have enough room. We're gonna need about... I think we have enough room. But we're gonna need to move the station over. Okay. I need to go get some more concrete, though. I should have brought the train with me, and I didn't. So, wait, I can build one. I can build a train. Here. Let's drive. Yeah, you're right, Peps. Good YouTube videos. You're talking like tutorials and things like that. They do need a script. That is true. Tutorials and videos of that nature do much better on YouTube than longer Let's Play series like what I commonly do. I'll stop here and pick up that slug if I can. Aha. Sneaky, sneaky. But I don't have the patience for script writing and extended editing and all the planning that goes into it. So, you know, I do what I can do, and I make the videos that I kind of am comfortable making, and then I, oh no! Okay, back up. And I end up doing what's basically a pseudo stream in my videos in my YouTube. It's just kind of the way that my available time and my brain and whatever else functions. So it's just kind of where it ends up. Autosave. Hey, Lemur. Welcome. Good to see you. How have you been? Alright. Let's hop on the supply train here. And we'll head out that way. I'm going to send myself toward the computer factory, and then we'll just override and... Oh no, we're going to the wrong place. Turn that off. Computer, here. Save. There. Okay. Ah, cool. Yeah, I mean... There are definitely things I could do better to attract, you know, more of an audience, different audience, whatever, in both platforms. But it's about time investment and availability and skill set, and I don't want content creation. I do my content creation mostly during times when I would otherwise be gaming anyway. And so I don't want... Oh no! Crap. I just jumped out. Okay, well you're going over here, so I'm just going to meet you over here. And I will do this, and I will just drive on through. I do my content creation at times when I would be gaming anyway. Most likely. I mean, in terms of the quantity of time and those types of things, at least. So, I'm going to make sure I don't cause another crash here. Okay. I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. Hello there, other train. So, if I weren't doing this, if I weren't streaming and recording videos, I would still be playing these games anyway, or a game at least. Most likely the same games I'm streaming, because also I don't want to stream something or record something that I don't enjoy. I think that's silly. Yeah, you can say that again, Lemur. So if I'm gonna do this, I would much rather play the game and get out of the game when I get out of the game, rather than I don't know if this is gonna work either, but we'll try it. Rather than spend my time doing a bunch of editing. If I'm going to do that, then it kind of comes down to, why am I doing this to begin with? because then I'm just not going to enjoy it. So for me, it's just I might as well just not do it then. And I want to do it. I enjoy talking with you guys about it, about gaming, about these games in particular. I'm happy for the the small Discord community I have, and the friends I've made from doing this and all that kind of thing. So it's definitely something I enjoy doing. But if I were to try and do editing, I would have to give up some of the gaming time, which means that I would have to reduce the amount that I'm putting out, and I don't really want to do that. I'd rather put out what I want to have out, and then just get what I get out of it. If it ends up being 50 views per episode on YouTube, but it's a game I enjoyed playing and a few people enjoyed watching, hopefully, great. If I get 500 views an episode because it just hits big, for whatever reason, the game, my gameplay, whatever, hits really big, great. Oh, that's right. I brought the train out here to bring concrete with me. Then, even better. But I mean, I very rarely break 10 or 12 viewers unless I get rated here on Twitch. I'm fine with that. It's the way that it works. And maybe someday I will have a bigger channel. If I do, I do. It's not something that I'm gonna fret over too much. 15. And this is I think we're gonna end up clipping that, but we might be okay. We could also do. Oh, we might be able to pull this off. Let's try. Here, oopsie. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright, I'm going to blow this tree up. More I need to blow up anyways, so we'll blow these up for now. Yep, I agree, Peps. There's more to it. There's a lot more that goes into it than simply it's not just simple. There's a lot that goes into it, and that's why I enjoy doing it. And I think, I mean, obviously you guys must get something out of it, otherwise you wouldn't be sitting here watching me all the time. But there's more to it than just it being just something to pass my time or whatever. The market for games is oversaturated. Oh my god. There are so many... I mean, I've been saying this now for 3 years in a couple of weeks. It's... there's so many games, and you can't keep up. It's impossible to keep up on all the games and play all the games you want to play. I mean, even if I was not streaming, I would not be able to, and not doing YouTube, I would not be able to play all the games that I want, that are coming out, that I want to play. It would be impossible. Like, it's insane. Miscount. I lost count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you are. Oh, well, that too. Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of content creators out that are, you know, trying, or a lot of people who are trying to be content creators, or I don't know how you want to word that. I mean, not to discount what they're doing or their efforts or anything like that either. But yeah, there is just so much out there that it would be, it's very tough to make yourself noticed. I think I'm going to, well, actually I don't need that last one, do I? I think I'm just going to do this. This whole last row can come out anyway. And I think we're just gonna come up with this. I actually think what I'll do is I'll like eventually put a fence around this or whatever I do. Oh, you're talking about because, like, for some reason some content creator just gets massive really fast, really easy, and it seems like there's something that they're doing. That they're doing something that makes it easy because they've gotten to a certain level. Is that what you're talking about, Lemur? But yes, a lot of it is luck. Like, you just happen to play the right game at the right time period, at the right time of day, when maybe the play for that game was low, or you had a personality trait or something that attracted some people, and all of a sudden you have made you're getting, you know, hundreds of viewers on Twitch, even if you may not be the best person at it. So it's just a matter of just doing what you enjoy. Try and do things that are relevant. Like, you know, playing modern games and things like that. Just because that's where you're going to get noticed. You're not going to really easily get noticed from playing old school games. But in the end, you have to have timed it just right. You know, I was talking about this a lot back a few months ago. When I started playing that game Against the Storm on my YouTube channel, I had no idea. It looked like a cool game to me. I tried out the demo at some point, and I was like, okay, I like this game for me. You know, it wasn't about my channel. It was about me. I liked the way the game worked. And I wanted to share it, but it wasn't about the channel. It was just about the game, and it took off. Like, it was not counting when I did my YouTube Satisfactory series. It was my most popular. It's my most popular game on my channel. Besides that, in terms of numbers of views and things like that, I had no idea. It was luck. I was given the, you know, I was offered to play the game. I was offered a key for the game, that is, and I tried the game out. I really liked it, and it turned out to be huge. At least for a while. It's kind of waned lately, but some of the hype's worn off. It'll come back probably when they release on Steam, because it's still Epic exclusive. But it's a good game. It's got a good uncommon what's the word I want to use here? Style, combination of genre that you don't see in a lot of games. Or really, you never really, I mean, they've just started adding roguelike capabilities. Oh, you know what? I screwed up. One of these should be a liquid station, a fluid station. Do I care which one? Let's do this one, I guess. It doesn't matter. It was uncommon at the time for you to put a roguelike, to make a game, make a city builder, colony builder game roguelike. Not that it's super common now, but I think some other games are doing it now that weren't before. And so you end up with a game that is different. Oh, just gaming in general, Fatty Wonder. Welcome, by the way. Just talking about how YouTube and Twitch channels and work, or the mystery of how they work, I should say. And but yeah, specifically Against the Storm. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. And how these things kind of work out, and how all of a sudden a content creator, kind of takes off, and sort of my philosophy on content creation, and why I do some of the things that I do and don't do some of the things that maybe I should do, just because reasons, I guess. Nothing revolutionary by any means, though. It's just me rambling my thoughts while I'm idly building a train station here for sulfuric acid. So that's kind of just, the things that have run through my head over the last, almost 3 years now. I guess I'm, in a way, reminiscing about getting to that point. I mean, when I started content creation... Oh, yeah, that was dumb, Molly. I started by designing factorial blueprints for an MMO event. There was nothing massively... no massive plans. No... You mean over to YouTube? Yeah. I think I'm going to do a double tank method here. I don't have any modular frames. What did I do? Spend them all? Apparently so. You know what? The MAM dinged like a half hour ago or more. Let's take a look at that. We got the Explorer finally. That's good. That we can't do. I think you could, but you'd have to couch it differently. I don't know that I want to do that one. Let's do these instead. You'd have to couch it as sort of an more like a like a documentary. In a way, than really gaming. It'd be more akin to like a channel update kind of topic. I don't know. Like I said a few minutes ago, I'm just rambling and pontificating about my own thoughts on this stuff. So, take it for what it probably isn't. Oh, let's see. How do I want to do this? I need to do these differently. Let's do... I think I can get that to work. In which case, maybe I can do like this. Heretics gotta pontificate. I don't know if that's going to work or not. We need to test it. Can I also get these that close? Ooh, can I get these fluid buffers that close? No. Dang it. Music sound crazy to anybody else? You keep coming in and out? Yeah. What if this is a bugged out spot? Because I'm not seeing any like insanity going on with OBS or anything. That's a good position for that. But I don't think this one's going to work. Except that I need to also make sure that it's this. Yeah. But maybe I could do something like this. It's a little insane. I will be completely honest with you all. It is a little insane, the sound right now, the music right now. What do you guys think about that one? There's an autosave. I don't know what's going out the music. It's got to be this zone or something. It's got to be something, some game bug. But we know that there's never any bugs in Satisfactory. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, these go here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the music. Directional subtitles. Yeah, I'm not blowing out my CPU or my memory. So it's not like it's a processing issue. That's good, Jeff. I like that. I think this will work out okay as far as pipelines go. And then I can merge them together. Just gonna do this so I can see where the pipeline junction cross would need to be. And it would need to be right there. And then I can replace these. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. Save and restart. It's just a pain. Okay. Let's save. Stream number 72, by the way. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Yeah. Switch to this, even though you had to see my big old head now. It'll take a minute because EGS is going to want to sync up the whatchamacallit, content. 72, yeah. 72 streams of this game. Oh, early, much long ago, Addicted, you said something about how much longer or something to that respect. I don't think we're talking months still. I think it could be measured in weeks, reasonably enough. It's hard to say. Nuclear is going to take us probably a couple of weeks. Maybe not that long. I don't know. We're only doing 2 a week, so maybe so. Maybe. And then the end game stuff, the end game elevator stuff is going to take us a bit of time. And then we can figure out what else we might want to do. I don't think it would be like 3 or 4 months, I think is what you said earlier. I think maybe more in the range of 1 to 2. And then as for what comes next, I don't even know. Honestly, I have no idea what comes next. There's very good candidates out there, all up and down the gamut. I mean, we could always go back to Factorio. We could always go back to Dyson Sphere if we want to stay in the factory game realm. Well, the music is steady now, at least. There's so many choices out there that I don't know without deciding, without looking. I mean, so the idea here, by the way, with the pipe, is when the train station is loading train, it won't accept any more of anything, fluid or otherwise. So we're going to have to, and if we want to output the maximum amount that we possibly can with a train station, we would need to have 2 pipes connected. So you want to have a buffer connected to each of those pipes somehow. And since the pipes only have... And oh, by the way, these should be Mark II pipes, not Mark I pipes. These should all be Mark II. Like this and like this, I think. Starship Super Troopers. Whatever rate we have the sulfuric acid coming through... Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Addicted. Whatever rate we have the sulfuric acid coming through at, we're gonna want to make sure that we can make it consistent. If we have 600 coming down this pipe from the factory, depending on how often we're piping this out, which I don't remember what we talked about as far as how much sulfuric acid to do. Does anybody? I recall something about the 300 sulfur that we had being mined, being somewhere in the neighborhood of correct. To start with, at least. I think it was 300? No, it was more than that. Or was it? 120? 120 and 60. It was about 300. So if we look at the sulfuric acid recipe, that was 6 refineries. 300 sulfur becomes 300 sulfuric acid per minute. And I think that's a good place to start. So you don't really technically then need Mark II pipes here, but on the other hand, who cares? Plus, you don't want to fill up a pipe 100% because of bugs. Excuse me, yawn. So we want to come out here. Since we're not kind of confined any, I think we'll go and build it kind of out in that area. So I'm just going to take a stretch of foundation here out in that direction. Let's maybe start... Let's maybe start here. Somewhere in this area. Walls. Nope, wrong option. Shift, nope. Control, yes. You know what I should probably do? Probably get some power over here instead of doing what I was doing. That way I can fly. I mean, I could always cheat flight, but... generally speaking, I want to do this... the main content of the series as vanilla as possible. And that's just because... I don't want anybody to feel like they feel obligated to get mods. Although I think that something more than zooping is kind of required. And then I'm just going to do wherevers here. I'm hoping that Coffee Scene gives us something other than zooping for building large amounts of concrete, of foundation, because it's not enough. It's really not. All right, let's see. We need to come down about to there. We're going to measure out where the water extractor should be first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and I'm underwater there. Let's do foundation. No, architecture. Last frame. Is that the one that I want, or do I want the one below it? I think I want the one below it. Let's see. Get a water extractor and see. Actually, that seems like it's the right height. Yeah, close enough. Go with that one. All right, so since we're here, that means that this height can be no lower than this. That's for the service floor. Means that the factory floor can be no lower than this. But since we are where we are, I think we'll just put the factory up there. This will be an outdoor factory. 1, 2. We'll just put the service floor here, and we'll be fine. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, look, the sound's doing it again, so it's definitely a bug in the area. The only problem with doing this, though, is that I need to pump the water up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 4 meters. That's 40. These pumps do 50, so we're good. 68.4 thousand people. Yeah, that's just beyond insanity. Alright, well, unless there are any noted problems or issues with building this here. Chat go brr. Uh-huh. I think we go ahead and do this. This will be the near side of the factory here. It'll go out like this somehow. I don't know that it needs to be quite that big, though. We'll have to do some measurements. Yeah. Sound B derp. This will be the outer edge of the factory anyway. 350,000. I remember all the stuff. It was probably 4 or 5 years ago now, maybe. With Ninja, the guy who. Gonna go that close to the fake bone thing. Yeah, why not? That'll be the corner, the outside corner of the factory. Then this right here will be. And then. We want to go put the refineries in, but I don't remember the specific numbers, but that guy had a ridiculous following. Like complete insanity as far as anything I've ever seen. This is 2 meters that way, 2 meters that way. We're going to have water and sulfur in, sulfuric acid out. I think this orientation makes sense then, because the sulfur can come down in this way, however, and the acid can go out that way. This is going to be 300 and 300. We could plan to have 2 sets like this, though. If that's the case, then I'll mirror these and put those facing that way, and we'll just do a row of 6 here, and then later a row of 6 here if we need it. And we'll just mirror them, because we'll be able to take 600 sulfur out easily enough from there, and we'll be able to feed 600 acid into there reasonably enough. What I would just do is I would take a Mark II pipe from here, plug it into one of those connections on that 4-way connection there, and then I would take another one from over the other row and plug it into the other one. And that would be fine. There would be 300 in each pipe, but they'd be in Mark II pipes, 300 and 300, and go. Alright, so we need to have 5 more of these, then, in that case. We're going to have water coming in on an elevated thingy here. Coming down this way. We need a bit more. You'll be the last of the factory, so 2 more than that. And I ran out of concrete again. Oh man, that music is really jacked up. It's definitely this area. Yep, just cut out again. Alright, so I don't know if I finished my thoughts on any of this stuff, or if you guys even really care. But if you want me to continue, by all means, prompt away. But I think that the place where I was going with all of this stuff about content creating and stuff is that just, you know, where I started from is just do what you enjoy. Because if you don't do what you enjoy, then you're going to start to resent it. And, you know, that may even come out through your content, that resentment. If you like the look of a game, play it. If a game starts to get on your nerves too much, stop playing it. Because making $1.7 million a month sounds good, and it is good, in a way, but it's not great in another way if you don't enjoy it. And it's probably not going to last either, but that's another matter altogether. I'm gonna connect these up to this for now. I guess I can't go there. We're gonna rearrange it in a little while once we figure out how we're gonna connect this all up. Let's do this. There. Off you go. Okay, so fluid out means that we need to have these. I think that's the right place. I'll test it momentarily. We can run these straight down because they're going to go over to the factory or to the train station anyways. So there's no problem with doing that. Need fluid in. That's going to be up on support like this. The water. I'm going to put an intermediary, I think, support in here. Or do I not need one? Let's see if I even need one. You go there. You go there. I'm going to do a Mark II pipe. Just, yep, too long. Okay, I thought so. I'm just going to do a middle spot here. 1, 2, 3. You. Mark II pipe again. And then we'll also need to have a input for the solid sulfur material here. Um, 50 sulfur in. That keeps it nice and light. Mark 1. Oh, as Lemur said earlier, I saw it. I just didn't react to it at the time, but I saw it. I need to get down on the ground, by the way. Income from YouTube and Twitch is not easy to live off of until you are much bigger than my channels are. I don't know. I don't think you could really live off of it. I mean, if I were able to, that would be awesome, amazing. But I don't expect that to ever happen. It would have to be quite a bit more than it is now. But you know what it does? It gives me the ability to buy games that I want to play that I'm not. My channels aren't big enough, ironically, to earn a key for. You know, a lot of developers will give a small channel like mine a chance. But some don't, and I can't fault them for it. You know, we were having that discussion in my Discord, I think it was, a few days ago, and I can't fault the game developers for not giving me a key for something. Like it's not oh, now you're, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, I stopped doing that. Oh, it did start snapping. How did that start snapping? Weird. Okay, sound, you're making me crazy here. You have a sinus infection again? That's a bummer. You have a lot of bad luck with that kind of stuff. Shoot die pie. Most shoot sounds great, but that is a unique situation. Indeed. And like I said, I never expect to have that. It would be way down the road type of thing before I could even think to have that kind of, you know, notoriety or ability or whatever. What did I just do? Oh, doggone it. Go there. I think I need to go up a little bit higher here. I do. I think. Maybe not. Nope. I lied. Is that in the right spot? Could it be one closer? It might be able to be one closer. We do this. Do that. There's a lot. That's too close now, I think. There's a lot that goes into what they did in their time. And like I said, I can't do the kind of editing that would be necessary to have that. I just don't have that kind of time. I wish I did. So this can go away. These can go away. This can go that way. Did I screw it up? I think I screwed this one up. Those all lined up right? I think so. I think I can probably do this around here with my power line that I put in. Looks good to me. Good shot, Wally. Alright, and then we need 6 of these. Spacing of... Is it 6? Yeah, 6. And that's not fast enough. 300 means we need to have this be a Mark 4 belt. Okay, music. I think I'm going to turn the music off. It's annoying me. I don't know if you guys are getting annoyed by it too or not. Music volume 71. Go to 0. Apply. I was getting annoyed by it. I think what I'm going to do as far as connection between the two places goes is to do the belt and pipe hangers. Maybe this way. Let's see. If I do a architecture, painted beam here, 3 meters, and I do a pipeline wall support. Go there. It was worse than that, but yes. Then this could go here. I might not like that. And this could go here. I definitely wouldn't like that. It's not the same height because reasons that I'm not that big of a fan of, but it'll be fine. Dad joke time. That's right, that stupid name too. Just a moment, I will do the dad joke. Oh, really? Should I move this down? To there? I don't like that either, because that's... it's too low then. I don't know, what do you guys think? Lower or higher for this? Relative to this pipe, where this pipeline comes out here. In the meantime, dad joke time. How do lawyers say goodbye? We'll be suing ya. I think up looks better because it's less of a change. Even though I don't like it. That gives me the S-curve that I wanted. Let's then move this out here. That there. This here. Take this out. Take this out. And that goes in there. And I think I'm just going to... Actually, I could put this here even. And then this one would go... Nope. Autosave again? Jeez. Okay. Take this out. Take this out and these out. This goes here. And then onto the edge of the factory. And then this goes to here. Take that out too. No, it's got to be Mark II anyway. This goes to here. And then onto the edge of the factory. That'll be fine. That way the inclination up there is tucked into this S-curve as well. So it kind of hides it a little bit better. And then we just need the little Calidor nubs here. And there we have it. And then I can bring the power back along this as well to connect up to the factory. And that'll be kind of killing two birds with one stone. Ooh, crazy idea time. What if I put the power on these little nub things as well? Can't go on the bottom unless I take the nub off first. Maybe. No, they won't hang on the bottom of that. Who? I could still put it like here though. Yeah. That looks kind of good. Kinda. Then this would come down here. And then onto there. And it doesn't even clip. What luck. I want to do just a temporary one here, though, so I can fly out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goes here. Why can't I target? Oh, because I got the wrong thing in hand. There. To here. You. To there. Yum. You. To there. No. There we go. And this goes here. This goes here. And then another one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would put me here. That's a pretty good spot. Fill this in a little. No, I gotta do the power nub first. There. Whoa. There. That was never the autosave that did that. That was the Wally that did that. Plus, I don't have, I have the flight suit now. So I'm not reliant on parkour like I was then. That's probably not quite correct. Also, it's not at the right height. So I'm going to have to bring that in and then bring it down separately. Because it won't, I won't be able to lift it. So I'm going to have to put it through this lift. So Mark 4. I think it goes there. At least I think I'm correct that I can't just do that either. Oh, maybe I can. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Is this in the right spot? It is. But maybe, just maybe, I want to do this instead. Did I screw that up? No. Okay. Take this out for a moment. That. And you can go into there. Or out from there, I guess, technically. Alright, I think I like that idea. Then the pipe turns sooner, because it's going to have to go... it doesn't turn a whole lot sooner, but it turns sooner. And I don't need all of this here. Partially because it's unneeded. Partially because it runs into that stupid thing anyway. And that's probably even too much. I could take some more of this out. Let's take one more row out. That'll be good. I don't know yet. We haven't even talked about it. So here's the issue with this. If we double this, the other pipe's going to come in, God knows where. Even if it comes along with these, it'll come along with these. It's going to have to drop down under this belt, or I have to drop this belt down and bring it across differently. Which is fine, I guess. But in that case, I should probably plan on putting this guy out here. Like that. How close am I to not even bothering to do that? 2 meters. Well, I guess I'm just going to turn it right away. That'll be easier. I don't know if this is the right spot or not. We'll soon find out. It is the right spot. Beautiful. Okay. Autosave again already? Dang. Concentrating because I don't know exactly how this is going to fit without trying it. Wow, that was a good dumb luck. How'd I pull that one off? Alright, that's perfect. Nope. There. There. That's what I was looking for. And it's all downhill from those into these tanks, so that means that we don't need to have pumps there. I will probably put it in some basic pumps right here, just to make sure that it gets into the station properly. Pipeline Mark 1 pumps. I don't know that they're necessary, but on the other hand, couldn't hurt. Nope. Try and line these up the same. That would be nice. Alright, I'm going to put them back the way they were, the way they started from. And somewhere up here is a station. Hey, look, there it is. Delete that. I'm gonna put you in here. I also then need to get power from... Oh, you bastard. From here somehow over to there. And maybe I could just run it to here. Maybe. Not gonna get that lucky. Can't see it. There. That's not clipping. That means it works. And then you can connect up to there. You can go away. One of these back here. And here. Beautiful. And then I need to have power right here. For you folks. Alright. I think I've hooked everything up. Take these out. We don't need them anymore. I'll leave that there for a moment. Oh, we didn't do that yet. Oops. Yeah, that'd be good. Where's that one at that I faked in here? Here it is. We need to hook up water extractors. We need 300 water. That means 3 extractors. Clock down a little bit. I'm not gonna start them quite right there. They should go. Well, where should they go? Maybe I should start them right there. Yeah, why the heck not? But they need to be a little bit different. We need to have a tank here. Is it one forward or one back? I can never remember. One back. This goes here or there. There. Okay. So yeah, these need to be moved a little bit. Also, these should be this way. Let's see. That's where the pipe's going to lift up from. We could just do that, though. And then, can I do this? And can I get a water extractor in? In here somewhere. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Let's see. You are the center -1. I think that's where this goes. It's gonna be right. Ooh. Wow, I am on a roll today, y'all. Yeah, I think we could start right there even. But I don't need these. That's good. The bottom of that pipe is crooked. That one? No, it's not. Batter up. It just looked crooked because of the bend. It's completely straight. Okay, 3 of those. There. I'm going to end up falling here in a moment. There we are. This actually might be... Oh, this is going to be a problem. I forgot about this part. Oh no, that works. Never mind. Never mind. Perfect. Let's see. So power, getting power down here. Autosave. And it's 11:30, so I need to deal with that in a moment. But I'd love to be able to get this thing done tonight. If we come down from here... I don't really want to pull there, but I could just do this. Don't like it that much. Maybe after I put the walls in, I could change it. Or I guess I could change it now. Oh, I forgot about that. Me off a little bit because of that. Can't really be avoided because of the way that the things are mounted. Gonna cut my power. We're gonna do one of these thingies right there. There. Weird. And you go there to there. And then we can come down this way. And for now, at least, do this. Do. Power for you. Power for you. Power for you. Everybody gets a power. Oh crap. I screwed up though, I think. I did. Sort of. This one. Jeez, Wally. Oh no, that didn't affect pipes. That didn't affect buildings. That just affected these power pools. And this one here. And I don't think it affected that or that. Right, okay. Back down we go. This comes away. You too. We'll do the rest in a minute. This to this. Let's go with the water swatch. I should have just done this already. But it's fine. Guess I didn't need that at all then, did I? No. I will put one of these here. Just for posterity's sake. That way it doesn't look stupid, but that'll be fine. We need to have a pump here. This will be a big one. I'm going to put it like this. And there you go. Just barely doesn't clip. Yoink. Totally unnecessary explosions. Well, no explosion is totally unnecessary. Pick this up. I'm out of my, or at the edge of my power range right now. So I could fall. I didn't. Alright, that's pumping. This is going. You should be getting water. We need to do this and this. I definitely should have painted these already. I didn't. There. This goes away. That goes away. We need to look up the color for sulfuric acid, but we're also really over time. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop here. We just about have this done. At the beginning of the stream on Thursday, we will turn this on. We'll bring in a train of sulfur. We'll paint the sulfuric acid pipe. And we will, and we'll have the sulfuric acid ready to train out when the time comes. From there, we'll come up above the Titan trees. We'll find a good place for the battery factory. Maybe up here on the edge of the cliff or something kind of interesting. And then from there, we can figure out what comes next. What comes next might just be nuclear. But we'll see. So let's find ourselves a raid target. I think we'll raid Infantryman for life. He's playing Factorio. And looks like he's doing his Pionodon plus Omni. Actually, starting over. Interesting. We'll have to see what that's all about when we get there. So, thank you guys for coming tonight. Thanks for the chats and the redeems. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks again, Peps, for the resub. And we'll see you all again on tomorrow night for Sunday Shenanigans. We could be back to more moving out. Might be something else. We'll have to see. I don't know yet. But keep an eye out on our channels. Myself, Jeff, Lana, and IT Machinist, if he streams. I don't know if he's going to stream or not. Ontario's out of town, so he won't be joining us. But we'll see what we're going to get up to, and then we'll let you all know. So stick around for the raid. Say hello to Infantryman, and thanks for coming tonight. Have a good night, everyone. Bye for now.